Good morning, traders. Welcome to TradeSetup and the morning jumpstart for the 13th of October. Bit of a mixed night overnight. We had the US finishing flat and it's just edging a bit lower into the close. Europe did finish lower. We had FOMC, the Fed meeting minutes, Fed Reserve meeting minutes. Didn't give any clear indication of what the timing for rate hikes, but they did point to a likely rate hike if everything continues along the same lines with data, if data continues to show a bit of strength, and the traders are still looking towards a December rate hike. Anyway, let's go over what's happened overnight. The SPY futures, they closed down 15 points. The S&P futures closing down 4.5 points. The FTSE closed down 45.5 points. The DAX finished lower by 53.5 points. Gold finishing up slightly, 80 cents. Oil finishing down 71 cents. The CRB index closed down 1.1 points, and the Aussie dollar is currently around the 75.67 level. Okay, looking now to the 30-minute chart on the ASX. Like we had that washout at 54.42, that pushed lower the previous session. Bit of rejection on that level, but it did push below that 54.42 support zone. Did bounce back up, and we took out this intraday resistance level at 54.67. That was into the close. You can see then we made those highs at 54.80 and then pushed lower overnight, made a minor double bottom at 54.47, so, and then just pushed up into the close there. So it'll be interesting to see if that can hold today. We do expect to see a bit of a contraction higher, potentially to retest back up towards 54.80. And if we do see that pop through and then it pulls back into the zone and builds that higher low, we should expect to push back up to 55.80. Now if that is capped and we just grind a bit higher and then potentially look to roll over, we hold the 54.80, even make that lower high below there and then roll over, we probably expect to push through 54.47 and 54.42 on the way down to 54.19. We'll see how all that plays out. That could take a day or two, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, the Aussie dollar 1 hour chart, we can see that that double top with a washout at 76.24, just washed out that zone and then pretty much broke lower down to 75.32. Found a bit of support there and did yesterday day session, I think it was, did bounce off pretty hard off that session. We've got a little double top at 75.90, a retest there, and again that little washout of those previous minor highs, rejection in there, so we have pushed lower to 75.51. So now for the day we'd expect that trend lower just to hold. We'd expect probably a 75.51, that to get taken out and retest that 75.32, potentially a wash. That overall major trend still is lower. We'll just have to see how that goes. If we do hold this 75.51, we maybe retest it, wash it out, and then start edging our way back up. That way we'll head up to 75.90. I think that's going to be a bit of a key level also. If we take that out, then we're heading back to 76.24. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, just looking at the ASX now, we've got a stock we're looking at, BWX. This is a daily chart here. We've found a really good base and a good support zone at 430. I've held that zone after a strong push down from 567. Bounced quite sharply off there, then edged our way lower, retested that, making a very minor higher low, and then we were working our way higher with minor higher lows and pushing up to that I think it was 510, 509 zone. Did make that higher low at 480, and then we just edged our way higher, so it does look quite good. There is potential for this to move back up and retest 567, so we'll see how that plays out. We have got an entry through 504, so we'll see how that goes. Hold our risk below, probably below 480, see how we go, see if we can raise that later on, and see if we do get that push up higher. Alright, that's it for today. We'll speak to you tomorrow. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.